Hey everyone, I'm back with another video. This is just a simple look that you can use for a night out, or I'm specifically doing this look for either a prom or a grad. It's a little bit dark, a little bit smoky, but natural enough that it's not going to take over your whole look. So in this video I'm going to show you the perfect eye look with some lips and some cheeks, and we're just going to tie it all together. So I hope you enjoy these videos, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Okay, so once you finish the face, you have the powder on and everything and you're done, we're going to start onto the eyes. So first things first, you want to prime the eyes. I'm using Urban Decay's eyeshadow primer potion, and this is an Eden. So I just put a little bit on the back of my hand. You really don't need very much of this at all. It's going to go a long way. You'll see in just a minute. That was almost too much. And if you're using a colored primer, you want to make sure you blend it out really well, so then you can't see it, like on the edges. Now I'm just going to show you the makeup look on one eye, and then I'll go on to the other eye. This is what you can do too. You can just play around with makeup and see what you like. Try it a few days before so that you're not doing it right on the prom day or grad day or whatever and you freak out, because that happens to me a lot. If I want to try out a new makeup look and I have 2 hours to get ready and then it's not working out, I always slip out and then I get stressed out and I'm like, I don't want to go anymore, and blah, like. So make sure that you are trying this out a little bit beforehand before you do this. So what I always do to start off any of my makeup looks, you can see I've hit more than pan on this. This is MAC's Color and Gesso. It's basically what I do for every eyeshadow look that I do. I just want to put this in my inner corners, the first third of your eye, of your eyelid, and then in the inner corners and a little bit underneath. This is just going to brighten up your whole look, and then I like to do it a little bit under my eyebrows before I do my eyebrows. Okay, so you have that done, and then what I like to do is, this step is optional. I never filled in my eyebrows ever until about a year ago, but now I always have to, because I just feel like I look weird if I don't. This is just really gonna make your makeup look finished and perfect. What I do is I just take an angled brush. This one's by MAC, 208 from MAC, and then just a little bit of eyeshadow. This is just an old one I got from the Body Shop, and then you start at the peak, because that's where you want it the darkest, and then you just draw a line down. I like to use a really thin brush just so that when I do get out to that outer part, it's not going to be a super thick line, and then without putting my brush back into the eyeshadow, I just bring it forward just to get that shape. And then, because of all the Eyes Lips Face products I have been using, I did purchase like a whole bunch of products, and if you guys want to see all the products that I did buy off of there, I can show you in a video. It just so happens that there are a few products that I do really love. The eyebrow kit, this was in my April favorites video. So basically I run my brush in. This is wax, so this is important to make your makeup look awesome. It's gonna flatten down your eyebrows and make sure they don't budge. So then you basically just run this over your eyebrow to make all the hair stay in place. And it does have lots of color and pigment to it, so it is just gonna fill in any of those cracks that you didn't get. Cracks. The spacing of the hairs that you didn't get. And there you go. And I always like to do my eyebrows first, because there is times where I'll mess up and then you can just take it off and redo it. Because that would really suck if you spend a whole bunch of time on your eye makeup and then you mess up your eyebrows, and then you'd have to take the top part of it off, and just wouldn't be a good time. So I'm going to do my other eyebrow, and I'll be right back. Okay, so both eyebrows are finished. And also on a side note, if you can hear rustling and bustling in the background, I apologize. We do have company over, so that is why. For this makeup look, I'm going to be a little bit redundant here, and I'm going to use the Naked 2 palette just because I feel like it has the most variety of colors, and the different shades that they have are going to go with any dress color. You don't have to match the color of your eyeshadow to your dress. Lots of people like to do that, and if you do want to do that, that's okay too. I don't feel like it's necessary. I feel like it does have a lot of nice shimmery colors that are going to make you look fun and girly and flirty and make you look like you're going to have a great time. Another one here, this is also from Eyes Up's Face. If you don't want to go ahead and spend the $50 or $60 on the Naked 2 palette, you can just buy any other little palette. This is one with similar colors by Eyes Up's Face, just the 3 shadow trio. And then there's the Naked 1 palette, and there's the Ludwig palette by Kat Von D. Any of those neutral colors. You want all the attention to be on your dress and your hair, so the makeup's just going to bring everything together. So what I like to do is, this looks going to be a little bit darker than normal. I am going to be using this, starting off with this Pistol color. It is my favorite color, even if, like, lately, because it has been summery and it has been hot, I haven't been doing my dark makeup look like I have usually been. I'll just throw a little bit of Pistol on and some mascara, and I've just been loving it. So we're just going to put that all over the eye. And if any of these colors that I'm using are too dark or too light for you, then just replace it with any other color that you want. And as long as you go from lightest to darkest in the same pattern that I am doing, then you will look awesome. And you don't want to put it all the way to the inner corner. That's why we put that white there, just as a base, and we'll just slightly blend it in together, like so. And we're just going a little bit above the crease, like so. This makeup look is super easy, and you will see that in a minute. I'm using the e.l.f. concealer brush. I like it because it's just flat and it applies color really well. That's another thing when you order brushes. You don't have to use them for what it says on the brush. Use them for whatever you want. Okay, next I'm going to use e.l.f. Professional Defining Eye Brush. It's just, excuse me, angled like this. And I am going to mix a little bit of Pistol with some black. Any black will do. You can use any darker color that I have than you have as the Pistol. And you're just going to put it in the outer V. Like so. You see that? And then slightly curve it into the crease, but you're not going to go the huge crease color, and just bring it down just in that outer part. And then this is where you want to bring in your blending brush. I'm just going to use the one from the Naked 2 palette because it's right here, and you just want to blend it out. This is the most important part, I think, in any makeup look, is blending, blending, blending. Because that's what's going to make your makeup look like you got it done by a professional. Blend it out really well. Okay, just like that. So then this next part is up to you. You can either take a brush, like the concealer brush that we used before, or any angled brush, and just push it into the lash line. And add mascara. or you can add eyeliner. I like the way this looks, but I'm going to personally add eyeliner. So the eyeliner that I use, I can find it, is Annabelle Cole in the color black. And then you just want to make sure you just push this right into the lash line, like so. Bring it up a little bit. Messing it up. And then I like to take the outer point and bring it down to make the outer edge look a little thicker. Like so. Okay, so if you just want to add mascara now, go ahead. I'm going to put a tiny bit under the lash line. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a small little brush like this. This is a e.l.f. small precision brush. And I'm just going to take a little bit and then I'm going to put it right under the lash line. I'm going to use a mirror for this. Right under the lash line. Bring it in about 2/3 of the way. You can also use that pistol that we used instead if you don't want it so dark. I personally find that if you are going to be going out and dancing and stuff, to use an eyeshadow rather than an eyeliner, because then it won't bleed and get, you know how you just get hot and it gets all smushy and ugh. I prefer to use an eyeshadow for this. And then I'm just gonna take my black eyeliner and line the waterline. Like so. Okay, I'm going to do the other side and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished the other eye, and what I did when I was off camera was I just took the foundation brush I used for my foundation, and first of all, to get any fallout, because you don't want to have any of that darkness, if any of your eyeshadow happened to fall out, I just took a big fluffy brush, wiped any of the powder off from under my eyes, any of that black powder, and then I took the foundation brush and whatever foundation was left on there, I just cleaned up under my eyes to make sure that I didn't have anything under my eyes. So then now this is what is optional to you. You can add fake eyelashes. I feel like that's kind of dangerous if you're going to be going to prom, because you don't want to have a mishap in the middle of the night. But just make sure you have really good mascara. My favorite is the Colossal Volume Express by Maybelline. So I'm just gonna add mascara. Okay, so mascara is on. Now, I'm just gonna take some bronzer and a powder brush. This is like the flat top one. I think this is perfect. Again, I have the contouring blush and bronzing powder in the same thing. They do make them by NARS. This one's by e.l.f. and I've learned to love it. I thought that it would be bad quality and it wouldn't last very long, but it actually does. And what I like to do is just take the corner of this and rub it in the bronzer and put it under the hollows of my cheekbones, and then bring it up towards the temple and then blend it out. You can also put a little bit under your jawline and blend it out. I'm going to do it to the other side. Right there. See how it looks kind of dark. We're going to blend that out. And then up. And then blend it out. And then take put it like flat into the blush, and then just add it over top onto your cheekbones and up. There. And then this part is what's gonna make your makeup look awesome and make you look glowing under any twinkle lights or sunlight that you're gonna have. This is what's gonna make you look so beautiful and glowing and precious. This is a cream highlight in Moonshine by Urban Decay. Take a little bit on your finger and just dab it onto the tops of your cheekbones and then blend it out. And so whenever you hit the light, it's just gonna shine and glimmer and make you look refreshed and glowing. Like so. And there is the face and eyes. And then I feel like with this look, you can tone it down a little and add a bright red lip, or you can add a nude lipstick. This one is the only nude lipstick I have. I wouldn't actually recommend this one. It's just Natural Nymph. I wouldn't recommend any Eyes, Lips, Face lipsticks. I would actually go and buy a good one that's expensive, because this isn't going to last all day and I find that this dries out. But just to show you what it could look like, I am going to put this on because I am in love with the color. I like that nude look. And then I'm just going to take a lip pencil. This one's actually a matte lip color, and this one is in Natural, and it's by Eyes, Lips, Face, of course. And I'm just going to add it to the outer corners of the lips to make your lips look a lot fuller. It's just a little bit darker. Than the color I have on now. And then over top of that, I'm going to add Angelica by NARS. Ah! Getting it everywhere. Just that perfect pink color. And to tie the whole makeup look together and make sure it's really going to last all day, I'm going to take some MAC Fix Plus and just set my whole look. And that's when you know you feel really refreshed and ready to go. So I hope you enjoy this look. I hope you try it out. This is just one look that you can try for prom. If it's this next coming up weekend, I would try one look per night and then decide which one you like. And so here's one look that you can try, and I will talk to you later. Bye.